My name is Josh, black belt under Butch Hiles, owner of Appalachian Submission Grappling. This is my good friend Keith, and this playlist right here is going to be on the front headlock. This will be the first of a series of playlists that are all about the chest and back positions. These are the positions where traditional jiujitsu and folkstyle wrestling most blur and blend together. A lot of opponents are going to use the strategy of exposing their back against you so that they can either try to counter wrestle you or just get back up to their feet. We want to shut that down using a combination of wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and front headlock is where we're going to start. So the first move we're going to show is a basic collar and elbow snap down. I want to get the front headlock. Here's how we can proactively get there. As I approach Keith on the feet, I'm going to have my hands ideally narrower than his so that they can get on the inside. As I'm going to make my way to the inside, I'm going to take my collar tie and my bicep tie. I'm using the thumb on the bicep tie because it's going to be easy to out-pommel me if I don't. My collar tie, remember, it's shallow because my forearm is going to act as a frame between us. I'm going to take a side step toward the arm, a side step, and then a back step with the opposite leg. As I do that with my footwork, as I take the back step, I'm going to headbang. That's going to make Keith's head drop just a couple inches. I need his head to get below the line of my armpit. As it does so, I'm going to transfer from my hand to my armpit, taking my front headlock. For grips, it's a shallow grip, one purpose. It is a thumbless grip on the chin, and my elbow pulls back to my hip bone. Very important, elbows pull back to my hip bone. So I'll put this together, side step, back step, transfer. This is how we get into our front headlock. Once we're here in the front headlock, I'm going to get my legs back. One, it keeps him from grabbing my legs and taking me down. Two, it means he's bearing on my weight. If he wasn't here, I would fall flat on my face. To get the finish here, I'm not going to sprawl. I'm going to circle toward the arm side while I pull on his head and arm. Now Keith will demonstrate the same thing. Snap down number 2. Let's imagine I obtain an underhook. My favorite way of doing this, collar tie here, wrist control here. Notice it's this inverted grip, opening up his arm, punching in my underhook. He's going to whizzer my underhook. So I can't just take his back. If I can make him take a step forward, his head is going to lower. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check him with my hip, and I'm going to think about throwing him toward the wall. As soon as he takes that step forward, I'm going to pull back and take my front headlock. From the other side, open up the underhook, he whizzers, check him with my hip to make him take a step forward, pull back into my front headlock.